It's 2024, and women have absolute power, zero responsibility. But let's stick to absolute power. They have absolute power means they can never do wrong. The power that men have right now, it is like that of the power of the Queen of England. It is a ceremonial power. Obviously, the Prime Minister is way powerful than the Queen. That is the power of a man right now. And that is what women have always wanted. Women want to get to that level where they can say, if you fuck with me, I will tear your ass up. And you can see the way they carry themselves, the way they talk. Even in marriage, you can see how they fuck these guys up. It's one thing to divorce a man, take his resources, or let's say divorce a man, go your way. But they always, at least 90% of them, they always leave or below the belt of a man. They always leave a blow, a massive inch to your hammer. As a matter of fact, they destroy the whole hammer before walking away. And that is their satisfaction. The bigger percentage of them, once they leave you and they find out that you gain happiness after they left you, they become sad. They're finding a way to come back. Not necessarily to do anything positive, but to destroy you completely. Now, you guys know how I was raised. I was raised by women. And I love my moms. That doesn't mean my father has many wives. That's not what I'm saying here. My moms are friends, my aunties, a lot of women. They have their husbands, but they're extremely powerful women. They taught me this. Only a woman can destroy another woman. They are diamonds. Remember something about diamonds, though. Only a diamond can cut through another diamond. Your dad is another man. You, a man, you need the support of the women in your life. Let me give you an example how I was raised. Multiple women, they have their husbands. Their husbands are exceptionally powerful men, rich, wealthy men. And they will tell me back to back that all this knowledge we are giving to you, all these connections, all this, it's not because of love. We're giving it to you just for a time that we pray never comes. And I never really understood what they were saying. As I start getting older, it made sense to me. The time they were preparing men like me for is just in case their husband dies. You get me? And they need something, they reach out to me. Not necessarily money, they have money. Protection. When you are raised like that as a man, they will pour every connection, every power on you. First, they will test you though, because most men are unfortunate beings. So if you're listening to me right now as a man, you have to be a couple of steps ahead of all these foolish women, because most women in this generation, they are predators and they know. Let me give you an example. The bigger percentage of women will come online and they'll say, I don't want a man that still has his biological mother alive. Why do you think that is? She's coming in for control. You get me? If you don't understand anything about women, let me explain this to you about them now. They are control freaks. A woman will never marry a man that she doesn't know the weakness of that man. To some extent, I think I can flip this man. You get me? To some extent, even the so-called I'm a manipulative, once she decides to marry you, that is because to some extent, she knows how to. So what you would do, a man, is this. The moms in your life, let them verify those women for you before you even marry her. Those women, they know themselves better than you can possibly imagine. You see all these foolish women that will come out and say, let's tear down the patriarchy. The patriarch is not your problem, though. The patriarch, people who come from money can attest to this. Women control the patriarch. You see, men do not live in the house. Men come into the house to rejuvenate. They have sex with the moms. You get me? Chill with the sons and daughter for a little bit and they go out there. The power of a man, he controls the woman that controls the house, and he provides protection from outside of the territory that extend into the territory. You see, if you ever meet a woman that has ridiculous expectation of things, ridiculous way of thinking, think she's too full of herself, take it from me. She's not from money. She's from best middle class. Worst, majority of them are from poverty. You get me? Because what is the best way to get the advice of no, I know advice. How do you know how people from money behave if you're not from money? You watch TV, you see them on TV, and you think you know how people from money rich. And you want a woman that has humility. Most of all these women, they know the power that they have, which is they are predators. They know that I can flip you. You will see them look at you one. You get me? Every now and then. Not all of them. Oh. That's why I say you don't marry every one of them. Because the bigger percentage of them, they belong in the trash. You don't marry every one of them. You stay a couple of steps ahead of her. Your moms. When I was young, my mothers would say, can you call her on the phone? Let me hear her voice. They will listen to the interaction, the way she talks to me back to back. After the call, they can say, this is not the one. Or they can say, can you bring her to us? When she comes around, let's say she comes from another state, we go to school together and she comes. Then, when I was young, the young girl I was dating in secondary school, which is high school, she didn't get the opportunity to meet my parents or, to meet my moms. The one I was dating in college, she got to meet one of them. Yeah, because I thought she was the one. Then later they said, she's not the one. Women know women though. So to round this up, let's say you guys are in love right now. Love, yeah. Because men believe more in love. And you get to the level where, because hiccups happens in relationship, you always have to plan a couple of steps ahead just in case. Women don't just divorce men and just walk away scot-free. Even if she has all the money in the world, she still wants to eat you, give you a blow, something you will never forget. You prepare for days like that. You prepare for days like that. Now, if she starts stressing your life, go and meet your mothers, go and tell them. They will call her. And the bigger percentage of women in today's generation, they believe that I'm not going to come. Before she even marries into that family, those women will let her know what is at stake. Take for example, Princess Diana. She's a rogue princess that wants to live carefree. We know this. The royal family has the way of, they have ways of operating that family for like 500 years. They've been like that for hundreds of years. She came in thinking she can be rogue. You think she doesn't know the kind of women she married into? The kind of women in the family that control. She knows, but she felt like, I am my own woman. You get me? What happened to her? Who do you think killed her? It was the women of that family that killed her. And me, I am a realistic person. You get me? I'm a realistic person. Rather than you kill me, let them take you out. Don't come for my head, man. That's why I said I'm not for all women. Told you why. Huh? Told you why. Which simply means that be a good woman. Be a good woman. If you think I know man can talk to me, you will meet people that are prepared to, they are designed to deal with people like you. Or long, and they will humble you. They will. But for guys listening to me right now, learn to use the women in your life to set the women you want to marry, to set them in line. Those moms, they know things that will blow your mind though. They are not going to bully you. They are not going to bully your wife. They will check her behavior. You get me? Women know women just the same way men know men. That's why, if let's say our daughters or our niece or something wants to marry, they will bring her to the guys and say, come and hang out with the guys for the weekend. Then we can talk to her and play with him. No, then we can play with him, talk to him just to know his behavior. And after that, we can just tell our family that he's a good man. I like him. He has integrity. The same thing with women. Women know women well, 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 well. But the problem is this: men will say, Juliet, my Juliet is soft. Juliet can't do that to me. Juliet will kill you. Oh, Juliet will destroy you, man. She's not your friend. You have to let that stay at the back of your mind constantly. She's not your friend, though. She's not your friend at all. As a matter of fact, though, the only reason why she keeps shouting love, love, love is because she's still you can still provide her what she wants right now. And a lot of men think you need a lot of money to provide. It's not money, it's something else. Take it easy, my good friends. Be well.